Well, hello, Sag. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, I want to go ahead and get into your reading. Look at these cards that are falling over. This is what turned over. Oh, I see a false twin flame. A lot of people have been getting that. That means that people are going to be leaving your life. There's some clarity, a reality is going to be, you know, it's going to hit you here. But, you know, here it talks about possibilities. This is like the Seven of Cups, keeping your options open. A lot of you guys are going into new loves anyway. We've been seeing that a lot. Here, availability. See, you're going towards someone who's available. You guys have been dealing, and this is not only that, even with you, emotionally, you guys have been all over the place, maybe still thinking about the person from the past who, you know, you had a strong connection to, or a strong connection with. But it just wasn't, it was not the thing. It wasn't the it factor. Okay, because here with this card, it talks about, you know, if loving them leaves you feeling drained, it's not worth it. Okay. So open up your options to the possibilities and potentials of relationships that can come into your life. Be available for that here. Let's go ahead. Let's get some more for Sagittarius. Intensity. So the connection you could have been in may have been intense, or you're going to go into a connection that is going to be very deep, very strong, and real. Okay, because I feel like now is the time where a lot of, you know, soulmates, real soulmates, you know, people who are really supposed to be together are supposed to be together. I feel like divine timing has played a big, huge role with a lot of signs. And I feel like, you know, especially with the eclipse and the moon in Sagittarius, a lot of things are going to start happening very soon. So let's go ahead. Let's get some more cards here for Sagittarius. Yes, exactly. This is exactly what I was thinking. There's a breakthrough. Okay. Just talked about timing, right? And we're talking about compromise. Someone who's going to be cooperative. Now, I don't care if it's someone from your past or not. You know, you guys know I don't really get into all of that. It's going to be the person that it's supposed to be. So even if it's a breakthrough with the relationship or connection that you're already with, in whatever, okay, that is perfect. It is great. But again, we're talking about it has to be with the right one. Now, I do believe that majority of you guys are going to be moving into a new connection when the time is right. When both souls have evolved, then that could be someone from the past after time, you know, maybe like a year from now or something, you know, after you guys have fully evolved. But I mean, I do feel like this is just being available to the people and the possibilities of new relationships also. Okay. Compromising. It says communicate, negotiate, compromise. It says sacred union, twin flame, ready to meet you halfway. And I really do feel like it will be someone that you guys will meet soon. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, just understand your attachment style. It says get to know your attachment pattern so you could be more conscious of your romantic relationship, because you could be sabotaging yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot reading and see what this is all about. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Yeah, so a lot of signs are coming up on their real love. They're coming up on new relationships that they've been waiting for a long time, and you are no exception. So this is for Sagittarius. On the clock right now is 444, not in the video, not on the recording, but the actual clock. So I do believe that this is going to be some type of, yeah, exactly. Remember before we were just talking about twin flame, a lot of you guys knew that the connection that you guys were in, that it wasn't going to go anywhere. Okay, this person has to grow up. This person was in and out of your life all the time, and you really wanted a commitment. Here with the Two of Cups, you know, this is a potential. This is what the Spirit is trying to let you guys know. You have a potential for a real connection. Here with the King of Pentacles, someone who's reliable and trustworthy, you know, that type of energy to come into your life. Let's go ahead. Let's get some more. Because this person will never leave you alone if you keep allowing them to come in. And I feel like just move in, just move ahead and be optimistic. See, part of that Six of Wands is optimism. You know, even though you've been disappointed, it's okay. You guys are going to be successful. I've said it plenty of times how Sag and so many other signs are going to be running into their true love. So, you know, I know I totally understand the disappointment, but you guys are going to be really successful here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get some more for Sag. Yeah, this is pretty much over and done. And this person feels it. This is the reason why they have a habit of coming back in. That's why. I do feel like here, you know, there could be more than one person that may want to fight for your attention. But see, this is the unknown with the High Priestess. I feel like right now, you know, even though you may not be talking to your person in the past, you are open, or you're trying to open yourself up to new people. But, you know, you've dealt with so many situations where they were dealing with other people. There were secrets, there was lies. You know, what was this connection all about? You know? So you want someone who's going to be trustworthy and honest with you, not keeping secrets. Yeah, so I do feel like there, you know, you guys are going to work on yourself. Remember, we saw the card that talks about evolving. So you're going to work on yourself. You're going to run into your person that I personally feel you're going to end up being friends with first before you guys are going to take it to the next level. I feel like this is going to be a slow process, but it will be eventually very intense. But you got to get this other person out of your energy. Some of you guys have already got this other person out of your energy. So that means that whatever's coming in is going to come in very quickly. That Knight of Wands also talks about speed. Okay. So let's get the Knight of Wands. A lot of passion here. It is intense. Yeah, so this person, her always, you understood your worth. This is the reason why you released them. You know, here with the Empress, you understood your worth, so you let them go. Okay. And, you know, for this person may want to come back in and apologize, but I feel like this is divine justice. Just letting them go so you can live your life, okay, for a majority of you. Because all the fussing and the fighting and trying to, you know, being in a competition with people that you didn't even want to be in a competition or trying to compete for somebody's heart, but they're placing you in that position. Two of Cups. That's for a lot of you, not everybody. See, that's right. Moving on, seeing what the world has to offer. I'm not going to take all of these. Yeah, this person was juggling. And look how all of this came out. Two of Cups came out. This is saying being serious and grounded. This is what you want. I feel like you guys are going to meet someone that's going to be your match. King and Queen of Pentacles. You cannot take this emotional roller coaster. You cannot. And I feel like, again, remember I said it's going to happen quickly. I feel like this is going to happen pretty soon. But this is your overall reaction. Walking away because you feel so unfulfilled in life right now. You need something to work or something to happen. King of Pentacles. And again, like I said, some of you guys, there's someone from the past that do want to come back. That's okay. But, you know, again, we are talking about moving forward so you can get what you want. Here with the Ace of Wands, again, that's that intensity, is passion here. I see that someone is going to give you something here. I feel like you've been transformed, you know, by a connection. But I also feel like once this has been completely over and done with, there's going to be a new beginning here. Now, I want to tell you, I do sense your past person in this reading. They were not reciprocal. They weren't. You know, you were giving a lot. And they're going to try to come in and try to woo you. Okay? They're going to try to be very sexual and woo you. And that's how I feel this connection is going to be. But they have to be right. Now, I do like the fact that I see the King of Pentacles. So, you know, again, this may not be overnight, but, you know, maybe this is them in the future, how they're going to be towards you. But right now, they're just in and out of your life. Let's get maybe they've had karma here. Six of Wands. That could have been their karma. Something may have happened and they woke up. Some type of revelation. Yeah, so I do feel like there is going to be, you're moving on in victory. And I feel like this has been a struggle for you, but I definitely see that, you know, you're wanting a commitment and this is what you're going to be getting. Okay. A lot of attention here when it comes down to jobs too. Some of you guys feel locked into a job or a contract. I feel like you guys are going to be able to get out of that if that's something that you guys were in. Let's go ahead and get the Death card. Caught it. Yeah, there was someone is going to try to come back in here. There was a lot of secrets, but somebody is going to try to come back in here. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen around this moon. This eclipse, because we got a Saturn retrograde, and I see this person coming in. I really do. Yeah, look at this. 6 of Cups. There you go. I told you. Before I even hit that card, I felt it. I'm like, oh boy. You guys are going to have decisions to make. Just telling you. You're going to have a decision to make. Okay? Let's get the High Priestess. It's tough, but you got one. You guys have not talked to your person at all. And a lot of you guys may be, you know, dealing with someone who could be married. This is why I say it's very important that you guys know what's meant for you. Don't let it be a lusty situation. Don't be attached to the person just because, you know, they make you feel good. But I do feel like if this is not a, you know, that like a marriage type of thing, you guys know your worth. And you're being very mysterious about how you move, truly. You're healing. You're trying to heal. And I think you're going to be using your intuition. But your person is going to try to come back in here. So what is it going to be, Sag? Page of Wands. They are coming back in. Look at them. Some of you guys have more than one option. Look at this. Some of you guys have more than one option. There's this. A lot of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn earth sign. Your past person is in this read. They're not joking. 9 of Swords does talk about you being stressed out. I feel like you're going to get to a point you're not going to know what to do. But they are heavy in this energy. And you also have somebody else. I'm sorry to tell you. Because this to me is like that false twin flame. Now, you know, this is false for some and not for others. But I definitely see the past person trying to come back in and making a move on you. So this is going to be pretty deep here. Woo. Spiritual connection, either way, is what I'm saying. But the right time, the time has to be right. I do feel like there's breakthroughs, like it already came out. Breakthroughs, possibilities. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing. So I feel like you guys are going to be coming across 2 people. You guys are going to have to make a decision. Or you may have to just make a decision about this person that it seems like you cannot stay away from. Remember your attachment styles. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you are new, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye, guys.